Welcome everyone back to another LEGO set review. And today we're finally back with one of the new October 2021 releases, the finally LEGO Eternals line. And today we're looking at set number 6, oh my god, I already messed it up, 76155 in Arishems Shadow. 493 pieces, 4 minifigures, and it's another semi-mech build by LEGO. The Marvel line has just been cluttered with mechs lately. This one has a light brick, though. So we're going to see how it stands up to the test. So the set in total is right in front of you here. So we got the 4 minifigures. We got a side deviant build. And, of course, we have Arishem himself. Look at him looking kind of interesting. We're going to get to him in a little bit. I don't know how much I like it. I don't really think I like the set as much as I thought I was going to. We're going to break that down in a second. But anyways, here's Arishem the judge. Looking great. We're going to get to him in a second. We're going to put him over here to the side. And we're going to focus on the minifigs. So let's get started with the exclusive minifig to the set. Ajak. And Ajak, or however you want to say it. She looks pretty good. Honestly, don't really know how much I like the face. But she looks good. She has that little spear blade type of weapon. Great printing, though. These Eternal Figs just have amazing printing. And there's her leg printing. It's very vibrant, very glossy. Her hairpiece is nothing special. She does have a double-sided face as well. And there's the back printing. A little bit of a fighting face there. But she is exclusive to the set, and obviously she is apparently the only Eternal that can speak to the Celestials. So it kind of just makes sense that she's in the only set that comes with the Celestials. So she's a good fig to include in here. Here is Kingo. He looks awesome, I have to say. I do like his hairpiece. I feel like maybe another hairpiece would have been a little bit better, but it kind of does the job. Has the little splat pieces, the little power pieces where you kind of just push here and it'll launch and attack. There's his back printing. Again, these Eternals figs look very good, especially with those little details in there. They have all that gold in them. Nice little foot printing there as well. I think all of these figs have foot printing, which is awesome. Ajak has it over there. Ajak has it over there. He looks very good. He has a nice little confident face there. And for the back face, nice little smile there. But pretty good nonetheless. I like this Kingo fig. He is in another set as well. I believe he is in the Domo set. Rise of the Domo. We are going to look at that set later on. Here's the most overused figure for this line, Icarus. But nothing wrong with it. Love his hairpiece. Honestly, just love his minifigure in general. I love his printing. I think out of all the Eternal minifigures, I think he's up there with probably some of the best printing by far. But he looks great. He doesn't really have these weapons. They kind of just are included. All these Eternals have some sort of weapon, even though they're not really shown holding them in the instructions. But there's his back printing, and of course, they all have double-sided faces. And there's his face right there. A little bit of an angry face. But overall, though, good Icarus fig. Again, like I said, nothing crazy. He is in another set. He's literally in, like, almost every set. Icarus is, like, the most popular Eternal, I suppose. And finally, the final minifig here is Cersei. And she also has some very good printing. I love the green. And I love how hers has, like, those silver accents. Very glossy, very shiny, I should add. Looks very good. I love the foot printing. Comes with a little blade here. Her hairpiece looks just fine. And for her double-sided face, she has kind of like this smirk. And here is her back printing. Again, all these Eternal figures look great with their torsos and all their printing. I love that they all come with their little gold weapons. All right. And those are the 4 minifigures that are included with this set. Good inclusions. A lot of them aren't exclusive, obviously, except for Ajak. But now we're going to get to the little mini side build that is in the set. Here is a Deviant Bat. I think it is. I think it's the Deviant Bat. I want to say this right off the bat. This is a very tedious build. Not too crazy, but I just wasn't a fan of it. It was just a lot of, repeating, a lot of small pieces putting this together. But all in all, I think, it does the job. It looks good. This is actually a print. My one complaint with this set is that there's so many stickers. Everything in Arishem right here that you see here is a sticker, and I'll get to that. But surprisingly, this is the only non-sticker in the set. The face of this Deviant right here is the only non-sticker. That's actually a printed piece, which looks pretty good. I like it. It almost does look like a sticker, but it's actually not. Surprisingly, that one caught me off guard. This one is a sticker, though. So it's kind of weird. Like, this is the only print in the set, but that's a sticker down there. I do love these little wings here. Like, they have that nice translucent pearl color. They've been using a lot of this lately. I know I mentioned that they had this in Santa's Visit for those lanterns, but these look really good. I love the way these look, especially for this, like, tail over here. These, like, wings that it has look so cool. Just look at the color change on there. That looks awesome. I love this color, this, like, pearl kind of translucent color that Lego's been putting out because it looks great. And a little bit of the Wolverine claws over here for the feet and for the hands, kind of. Overall, nothing crazy. You can move the wing pieces. They are just attached on hinges. But yeah, you can move the feet. Nothing crazy. Not much here. It's just like a little mini side build. So nothing insane there. I do like the pieces though, like that little pearl piece. But other than that, it's nothing crazy to write home about. The main thing here is the Celestial himself. This is what you get the set for. And I'm kind of disappointed by it. I'm honestly gonna say right now, this is not really great. It kind of looks like Arishem lost a lot of weight and he went to a Beachbody class. Very, very, I don't know, minimalistic build. It's very boring. I'm just gonna put it off the bat. Very boring, nothing special. I think the only part that was actually really fun was actually putting his head together. I'm going to show you guys in a second. You actually use one of these pieces right here. Oh, we knocked him over. But one of these little, like, flamingo colored, I call it like a pistol piece, but one of those, you use a lot of those for his head over here. That's how you actually get his eyes to kind of glow. They have like that glow effect. You see they're kind of like pinkish on the inside. That's really cool, actually, how they put those together. So that build in there is actually very cool on its own. I really do like that a lot. But other than that, very uneventful, I have to say. It's a typical mech. If you put any monkey kit together, any monkey kit sets with the mechs, you're not going to be too surprised as to how this is put together. Very simple. Nothing crazy. You have the typical shoulder articulation here. It goes up and down, out and in. Elbow joints do have articulation. They're on a ball joint. So they're kind of limited here with the shoulder piece. Over here, again, more stickers on it. But simple elbow articulation. And again, the wrists do have a little bit of articulation. Fingers have articulation with the thumb here. Same thing on the other side. The legs move out and in and up and down. There are kind of knee articulation. There's like a ball joints on the knees that allow them to kind of move freely. The feet are a little bit weird. They're kind of like those Technic pieces. The feet do look a little bit odd, especially if you're looking from the sides here. They look a little bit weird. They're just like those Technic connections. Those are the feet. And then again, these pearl pieces make another appearance here. They're used kind of as like foot pads. They actually look really cool. I guess it's kind of like a Celestial thing, but it's kind of cool that they gave you like these big round pearl color pieces here for like the feet. Actually looks really cool. So it gives him a little bit of a look here when he's standing up. Looks very interesting. But again, I do want to say, like, the head does have, articulation is kind of on a ball joint as well. The head is definitely the best part of the entire build, but everything else is very simple. There is a light up feature. I'm going to push here in the back. And boom, his chest piece lights up. Now that is a pretty cool look. I will admit that does look pretty awesome. The way they got that the kind of shine there, that's awesome. So very simple, just the buttons kind of exposed in the back there. Push that in and you get the light. So I will say Arishem does look cool with the light on, but other than that, it's a very simple build. I mean, nothing crazy really. I just realized that I put his thumb reverse. I need to fix that. It's actually inside out, but whatever. So that is Arishem. He's a little bit tall, actually. Here's a minifigure here for reference. Actually, I'm going to put Ajax here because I'm going to show you one little feature that is in the set. But that is her compared to the Celestial. So he is a lot taller than you might think. He's about like 12 inches, I think, in height. So he's about a foot. But compared to minifigure, there's a pretty good scale to it. Obviously, he'd be much bigger than this in the movie. But, you know, for a Lego set, it's not too bad. But I am going to say, I don't know how much I feel about it. You know, it's very simple. You know, if I do the little light up feature, she fell. But, you know, that's it. That's the main play feature. It looks cool when it's like dead on with the camera, though. That looks really cool. I'll admit that. That looks really awesome. So, you know, for a Lego, you know, for better or for worse, there is very good articulation in this set. That's definitely for sure. You get that little deviant build, which is really nothing insane. It's very small, but, you know, it gets the job done. But, I mean, the set just gets a pass. You know, it just does what it's doing, but that's it. You know, there's nothing much more to it. It's cool that we get a Celestial in a Lego set. That's awesome. Our first ever Celestial build that we've ever gotten. But part of me is a little underwhelmed. I wish this was a little bit bigger. I honestly wish that this was, I don't know, like it's a $60 set. And for 493 pieces, I mean, it's around like a 12 to 13 cent, you know, price per piece. It's a little pricey, guys. I'm going to say usually the Marvel sets are like decent. You know, some Marvel sets are really decent on the price. This one's pushing the overpriced range. Like, it's overpriced for what it is. It's a little overpriced. I'm not going to really give them the benefit of the doubt. There are a lot of cool pieces in here, so I'll kind of push these over here. A lot of cool extra pieces here. You got a lot of these pink translucent pieces. Another one of these, of those, like, wing pieces for the Deviant, which is cool. You get one of those extra. You get a couple more of these blades here. You get a sword, you know, that spear piece, a little more translucent pieces. These are all the extra pieces in total, but a gold Wolverine claw, you know, that flamingo, like, pistol-ish piece. You know, I just can't really justify it, you know, for the price point. It's a little underwhelming. It's just a little bit underwhelming for me. I just don't know. You know, like, the light-up feature is all cool and all, but, you know, like, I don't know. Like, the figures are cool, but is it really worth $60 for this set? That's all I'm just trying to put myself, and I really want to say no. I'm a little underwhelmed. I was really hyped for this set, I will admit. I think this is the set I was most hyped about. The Domo was awesome, don't get me wrong, but I really wish they did this a little bit better. I just wish he was a little more pronounced. Like, he looks so skinny and I don't know. It kind of looks like Bionicle. Like, just imagine Lego Bionicle, and this is basically what it is, minus all the Technic pieces and what makes Bionicle Bionicle. This is basically what that is. This is a thinned down Bionicle. And I don't know, I just wish it was a little bit more beefed up, you know, like a bigger mech, you know, with more substance to it. You know, this could have easily been like I don't know, like increase the piece count by another 200 maybe. You know, add a little bit more substance to the Celestial. Make it look, I don't know, more oomph to it. I just can't find the word to describe it. I just wish this was a little bit more. It does look cool right now from this angle. Don't get me wrong. It looks cool. The face looks awesome. But I just wish there was just more. Just these little, like, connections here, these exposed connections. It just, I don't know. And just all the stickers on here. There's just so many stickers all throughout this set. Just everywhere. Everywhere you look, there's a sticker. There's no prints on this at all. you know, it's a little bit overpriced, you know, what can you do? So here's the main feature, I guess. You're able to put a minifigure here. So actually, let me put his hand a little bit more straight. So this is supposed to be like a little feature. They have this on the box. So you're able to put like a minifigure here. So kind of like he's holding a minifig. So there's no like actual exposed studs here. So I'm going to try to maybe just have it a little bit off here. It's a little bit hard to get this right. There we go. So yeah, you're able to put like a minifig in his hand. Kind of just how he would talk to her, I suppose. So, I mean, that looks cool and all. I mean, that gives you more scale, I suppose, as to how big it is. That's awesome. I like that you can do that. But, again, like, I don't know. I just wish this was a little bit more. I don't know. Like, I just can't get over that fact. I just wish this set was a little bit more. The light up brick doesn't save it. That's for sure. Also, one little thing I missed. There are stud shooters on each side of his hands there. So even a Celestial has stud shooters. Again, I do understand that this is more of a playset than, you know, like an actual model or anything like that. Again, I guess that's what they were going for originally, but I don't know. I just wish it had a little bit more to it. That's all I'm trying to say. You know, so what would I rate this set? Honestly, guys, I'm leaning more to like a 6. I think this is like a 6 out of 10. I'm a little bit more disappointed with this one than I was originally. You know, yeah, you get the little Deviant, and it's cool to get a Celestial finally in Lego. And, of course, the pieces included in here are really cool. There's a lot of these pink translucent 1x2s there you see in the chest. You know, it's cool. You know, it's cool to see it, but I just wish it was a little more, guys. I just can't get over that fact. I'm going to have this go on a 6 out of 10. If it does go on discount, if this goes down maybe $10, I would say definitely, I wouldn't even say definitely. I would say it's a good deal at $10 less. Maybe even like 15, but I doubt it'll go less than that. $10 is probably the most it'll go down if it does go on sale. But I'd say if it goes down by 10, if you could find it a little bit cheaper, maybe if you go on eBay right now, a lot of them will be an auction, and you can probably get this under the retail price. I would say go for it if it's under the $60. You know, it's just, I don't know. I'm just a little disappointed by it. It's so cool to think about that it is a Celestial, but I mean, just look at these arms, you know, like look at this elbow right here. Like, I just can't get over like how thin that looks proportionate to the shoulders and everything. I don't know. It just, again, it's just missing substance. Like, it just could have been a little bit more. Like, you know what? The legs look decent. Like those foot pads here look really cool. And these leg parts over here look cool. But once you get up here, it just, I don't know. And like here, it's just missing a lot for me. So it could have been so much better. Of course, the minifigures are awesome. Really, the only exclusive one is here, but it just could have been a little bit more. The light up feature is cool. I have to say, the light up feature is cool, but it's just missing a little bit more, guys. So in total, 6 out of 10 for me. I hope the Domo set is a little bit better. I'm trying to do the light up feature. Oh, she fell. She fell while I was trying to do the light up feature. But yeah, guys, that is going to be my review of the Lego Eternal in Arishem Shadow. 6 out of 10. Definitely get this one if you can get it on sale, for sure. Yeah, Lego needs to calm down with the whole mech thing, though, honestly. It's just, there's so many mechs right now for Lego. I just can't get over it. There's just so many. Again, like, you know, looking at it like this, it looks cool and all, but I don't know. It's just missing something for me. You know, it could have been a little bit better, but hey, finally we get a Celestial in Lego, and we get some cool Eternal minifigs. But that's about it. I'm gonna come back and build the Domo, and that's probably gonna be the next review when we do the Lego Rise of the Domo set. Now that one looks to be a little bit better, so hopefully that one definitely makes up for this one. This one is a little bit more of a disappointment for me. And I will see you guys in the next review. And thank you guys for tuning in. I will see you guys next time. Peace out, everyone.